Why am I recording in the bathroom? Well, this is going to be a very unique episode because we are actually going to be replacing our shower head. And this Oxygenics shower head is supposed to increase the water flow while actually using less water, because there's like oxygen being sucked into the head and the water's being oxygenated before it comes out. So without further ado, we're going to see why I'm replacing it, and hopefully the end results will prove why we are, but we'll do that right after this. The problem we've been having is our old shower head. We replaced the one that came with the rig. This shower head has been okay, but it hasn't really been great. It wasn't that expensive, and when we turn it on, there's more water just kind of splattering down right about there. And it's not really, you know, unless we really push under it, it's not a very good flow. It does have kind of an off and on switch to it, but that's about it. We think part of the problem might be the fact that there's water in Arizona is pretty hard water, and we think that might be clogging it up. Plus, I think the actual hose we've got some restrictiveness going on in the hose. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this new one out and see what it's going to take to replace what we got. So basically we have the hose, an extra holder if the old holder doesn't work, and we got the shower head. Now the shower head does have multiple settings, and it does have an on-off switch on the back for water saving. So let's see how easy this is to put together. First, this is not going to fit in the old handle. So it looks like it's just a couple of screws to take that out, and a matter of just a couple more screws to put the new one in. Hopefully the holes will line up to the old holes. Yeah, this thing was on so tight that part of the problem was that.
With what?
It basically was restricting the flow coming out of that little tiny hole right there.
Of course it was.
So Dawn is running camera for me because I couldn't do it with the clamp I had. Okay. Now this should actually fit right on the old one. And yeah, that'll throw it in just fine. And what I want to do to make sure, wait for this, just to make sure we get a good solid watertight seal, I have some of this Teflon tape that we kind of wrap around the threads. Can you see that? So I just kind of wrap the Teflon tape around the threads, and that makes for a nice tighter seal. And then I don't have to be quite so tight screwing this thing down.
It's
I probably
made
should
for
have
a
fed it through
wee
first.
bit of a bigger.
There we go. Alright. Alright, so now I just got to take this off and replace that.
So when we get our new rig, are you going to take it down or are you going to leave it?
Alright, so this actually has mounting screws. Oh, that's interesting.
I hope it's the same.
I see. Well, the holes are never in the same spot. from one to the other. But I'll mount it to one and then do a little pilot hole for the other. But it also has this 3M two-sided tape, so I probably don't even need to do that. Remember that if you're doing a how-to video, take everything out of the package first before you start shooting. But I think we're okay anyway. All right, so I'm actually going to put one of these strips on anyway, right down the middle, because that'll also help. I think it's also going to help with the sealing the holes that are behind it. And we'll go ahead and get that run through. Let's see what the hole was. Do you have the drill, please?
I do. Meow. Got it?
Yep.
It's hard to hold a camera and the drill.
Yep. There we go. Okay, so we want to drill a pilot hole in the bottom one because there was no hole there before. And that'll allow us to put the screw right in there.
Oh, screw. Ow.
Right. And
So who gets to try out the new shower head first?
well, I'm taking a shower in the morning. So if you don't do it before that, we'll turn on here in just a moment.
I'm going to breakfast with
Okay.
one of my best friends here.
Okay, so
That is a very long hose. Wow,
that's up pretty high.
that is.
But that should be good. This also tilts.
Oh, that's better.
That can
Okay.
tilt. Okay. So
Wow, so there
we'll get
is
this
the
out of the
new
way and we'll do
shower
kind of a
head.
test run it
New
actually.
shower head.
All right, so moment of truth. Let's see what happens. All right, there's the first setting. That is a whole lot better than what we were looking at before.
Oh, yeah.
You got the shut off. Cool.
The shut-off's much easier, too.
Yep.
Far out.
So
new shower head. Far
One
out.
more thing here. So really quick, short install. I'll play around with the hose because that does look a little funky, but other than that, very simple install, much better water flow. You know what? I will add one more thing tomorrow. I'll actually have used it and we'll give you some feedback on what that was like. So no video of that though, however. So anyways, we're cutting from here to tomorrow morning and let you know how it turned out. Oh my.
Oh my.
Okay, so final recap and on the shower head, amazing. I don't know why we didn't do this sooner. So 2 thumbs up, in fact 4 thumbs up. Don loved it too this morning. It is an amazing shower head. I highly recommend making this change for yourself. And it was a super easy install, as you saw, and to be honest, well worth the rewards. So can't say enough on how awesome this new shower head is working out. So that's about it for this episode. Make sure that you hit that subscription button, give it a thumbs up for good measure, and the notification bell so you know when we post every Sunday at 2 o'clock. And we also follow us on Facebook and Instagram now as well. Keep looking up because that thing is just amazing. They have them at Walmart. You probably could get it on Amazon. And that's it for this episode. Safe travels. See you on the road.